TV. Hey, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Y'all gonna have to do the claps for me because I don't got the apps. Y'all gonna have to clap it up for me because I don't got the apps. But today on Pat TV, this is a new segment. You know, I used to do Laugh at Pat on Thursdays, but you know, I said trying to switch it up a little bit. You know, so I'm gonna give a little example before I get into my special guest. You know, she was talking a lot. You know, I thought she was shy. I thought she was shy, but you know, sadly was I mistaken. I see her come up that car with the raccoon boots. I said she was with it. But I'm gonna go into so Laugh at Pat, you guys. Laugh at Pat is like more the comical side of me. You know, me hanging out on the piano, which we're gonna do after this. We got another show. I got some beautiful guests in here, which won't stop talking since I started. I'm messing with y'all. Clap it up. Let's go clap it up. No. That's the comical side of me because you know everybody is two-sided in their own way. Like you know, one day you want to be happy, one day you sad. So that's basically my way of showcasing that to the world. So Laugh at Pat would be, like I said, me doing panels, laughing with friends, joking. And Pat TV is just me going around the neighborhood, you know, networking, getting to know new people. Like how I met this wonderful person, which I'm not gonna put her on the camera. I'm not done yet. She over here doing her little painting thing, which I could draw. But I can't. I'm doing stick figures. But today, the segment, we're doing Pat TV, as I said. So Pat TV, the segment we're going to go for today is Painting with a Twist. That's the segment we're going to do. And we got a very special guest, which I'm not going to introduce. But Painting with a Twist is my way of, you know, throwing little questions at her. And y'all going to chime in too. My audience is going to chime in as well. And they're going to ask questions as they see fit. So it's going to be interactive. It's going to be fun. That's what you should look forward to with this show today. Clap it up, let's go. I ain't got no computer. Come here. So with that being said, without further ado, Miss Painting Pretty, Wendy.
Thank you.
Clap it up. So, hello Wendy. How you doing, Wendy? What's going on, girl?
Hi.
No, we ain't gonna be outside. We ain't gonna be outside. We was talking all the time. We ain't gonna be outside. Shoot, I gotta get out too. All these damn quotables. I was going through your Instagram all night, all these damn quotables stuff. I gotta get at you. I need some energy. What's up?
Chilling, just painting.
How was your day?
It was chilling, good weather.
Good weather?
Mm-hmm.
I see you got your shorts on. You got a Chick-fil-A shirt.
It was not a Chick-fil-A shirt. I got it from a black-owned boutique called The Shades Boutique.
Nah, we don't plug without you doing your plug first.
No, we're about to this ain't Chick-fil-A. We're not about to say no good.
Anyway, speaking of brands, right? So I searched again. You know, I do my homework. I might joke. I do my homework. Mm-hmm. What is Minmi?
Mm-hmm. Oh, my painting Minmi. Minmi is like
no, the teas. I think it was teas or something.
Yeah, it's stemmed from a painting I did called. The name of the painting is Minmi.
So what inspired that name? Like I want to know everything. I want you to be short on me either. I want you to go into detail.
Minmi is basically about being vulnerable enough to give your broken heart to somebody else or a patched up heart. So I went through a divorce after being married for like almost 10 years. So when you've been married for so long and you still kind of, you know, even after divorce, meeting people and you kind of keep getting chipped away because I'm really like super emotional and like I'm just put my heart on the table like bam, there you go. So Minmi is just basically just exposing my true self as far as like really wanting to have a fully healed heart, but you know, doing what I can to mend it myself and then also being open enough to allow somebody else to kind of come in to help me, you know, become, you know, feel whole again.
Oh, I like that. You gotta clap that up. That's fine. I like that. With that being said, with your emotions, I'm gonna touch on that. You know, because a lot of women don't have a lot of emotions nowadays. So I like that. And you know, I actually met you at your show. You know, you kind of breezed past me though. She kind of breezed past me, y'all. She was like, she did one of these, and you know, and then kept moving. You know, but at your show, you gave a heartfelt speech. And what is the name of your show? It's like Blackness of America.
Blackness in America.
There you go. That's interesting. So when you was doing that speech on your show, what triggered the emotions that went through your mind? Like what triggered those emotions? Because you started crying.
I know.
You was talking fast, but the audience received you very well. So paint us a picture of that specific day.
So I think I didn't expect. So when you're running around doing an event, you really don't get a chance to kind of like sit and absorb everything. And I wanted everybody to feel welcome. So I didn't get a chance to really look at the crowd. So when I finally got the microphone, I'm like, it gave me a chance to kind of look at everybody like, oh, damn, all these people out here for this. Like, I was like shocked at the amount of support that I had. And then it was so positive, and then everybody had their black on, and I was like, I felt so empowered. And then I really am super pro-black, and I just wish that I have a son, I have a daughter, and my son is naturally aggressive, and my fear every time I turn the news on, something happening to somebody because they color their skin. So it was kind of like, I just wish that we could just get it together to work together and be more positive to each other. Like, it's a war on whites on blacks and then blacks on blacks.
Absolutely.
So if everybody can just like, okay, listen, we already got targets on us. Let's kind of work together versus allowing, kind of be extinct. Like, get it together. So that was, and then it was just like, I guess being overwhelmed about the amount of support that I had. And when I get nervous, I talk like super, super fast. And then I couldn't hold back, so I'm like, just support each other. Like it was just crazy. But I really did enjoy. It was just a lot to take in, and just hoping that my message would get across as far as like, yo, let's just come together on one accord. Everybody support each other, be inspired by each other. There's no room to hate when everybody already hates us. So. But
that goes by what I said. The first thought is the best thought. You know what I said to you that? Mm-hmm. So that's why I felt that. Like, I didn't even know you. You know what I'm saying? I was given a flyer by I think your cousin, whose name Christina Monique. She gave me a flyer. I love wearing all black. I'm with that pro black, so I'm with you. Mm-hmm. But I'm kind of around all white people, so I gotta chill. I gotta chill. So. I definitely did feel that. So with that being said, I noticed like with a lot of your paintings, it's like really dark, cultivating stuff. Like what gives you that inspiration after every painting? Like when you put that brush to that canvas, like what's your inspiration?
I go by moods. So after the Botham Jean situation, the guy that got killed by the cop who broke in his house and killed him, it kind of triggered this painting I did called Welling in the Valley, and then the movie The Black Klansman that inspired the piece that I did called Guilty but Innocent. It's like a baby with handcuffs and stuff like that. So it depends on what's going around in the news or what my emotions is. And most of the time, recently with the Blackness in America collection, it kind of just went from being inspired by the situations that happened, like with Fidel Castile.
Fidel Castro?
That's the last name? The one that got killed in the car?
Fidel Castro?
Mm-hmm. It's just certain things that happen to us because we're black that kind of like, if y'all don't feel this, I'm going to make y'all feel it. Like, y'all going
I know that's right.
So, that's it. But all my paintings is not necessarily about, being black. Some of it is just about my emotions. I have a art line called #Mood, which usually has like naked women in different poses.
I love naked women.
I'm going to touch on that. So you said, it's naked women, so what gives you inspiration to paint? A lot of black women are insecure with their bodies. A lot of black women, they don't want to show their stress much, which us men like it, by the way. I love those tiger stripes. Yeah.
Tiger stripes.
I love those tiger stripes.
#Mood is about being in your most vulnerable state, and being naked is your most, like if you walk, no matter what your weight is, you walk out naked, you're going to feel like more like this. So #Mood is about you being your mood in your most vulnerable state. So I have a picture of called Scar to Lust, and that's about me feeling sexual, and it's like busted open. So the legs is open, moves about. It's busted open. And then I have one that's like it's called Deep in the Blues, and it's a naked lady, but she's blue, and she's like hunched over, and it was like representing depression. So everything revolves around my mood, to be honest. Like however I feel, that's what I paint.
That's beautiful. So let me. I got a quote that you said, man. I got a quote. Don't look down on my phone. Stay focused. Don't look at my phone. You get your turn. You get your turn. We gonna get it. All right. So she done messed up the flow. But I said, let me get some of your quotables because you say a lot of deep shit. I'm not gonna lie.
Sometimes I need music lyrics, so I gotta see which one you're about to say. If it's not in quotation marks, more than likely I said it.
No, that was in quotation marks. I was surfing for this.
Oh, all right.
I surfed for this. I surfed. So you said forgot what picture. I can't tell you what picture. I can't say.
I can tell you.
Row 6. Oh, damn.
Go ahead.
I can't say row 6, picture 3. I can't say none of that. So you said you can't depend on your eyes when your imagination is out of focus. Explain that.
That was a quote. That was a quote by, I think, Mark.
No, explain that because you got a lot of views on it. You got to explain it.
Is this the eye picture? Say it again.
I said, you can't depend on your eyes when your imagination is out of focus. So,
your imagination is your creativity. So you can't, it's like looking at something without any type of that creative instinct or that imagination is bland. It's like unseasoned chicken. So if you're looking at something like blind, it's like you're blindly looking at something, like you see it, but you don't see it. So there's nothing revolving around your head, there's nothing revolving around your thoughts. That's part of that.
So let's stay on this imagination topic. All right. So let me ask you a question. If you could paint anything, right? Because you like I said, you like to touch on social things. You speak. You spoke on what's her name? Sandra what?
Sandra Bland.
Sandra Bland. We spoke on that earlier before the show. If you could paint a specific object that could save the world, what it would be and why? You could paint a specific object that can save somebody's life. You said we said imagination, right? So I want you to paint an object that could save the world for eternity. That's how much imagination. I want you to dig deep into this question.
I probably would paint a black person and a white person kind of holding hands with their arms exposed, like no skin covering it, and like blood trickling from his veins into their veins. To try to kind of let people understand that without this, like we're honestly the same. Like without the skin, I mean, you have a melanin and you not have a melanin. Underneath it, your blood is the same color as mine. Your bones is the same color as mine. So I feel like if people really could visually see and understand it, and they could kind of like trigger some change as far as like, okay, they're not monkeys, or they're not, devils because they white, or we ain't ignorant because we black. Like if people could kind of see that we're really same makeup without the skin, then I feel like I would hope to change their perception on them or people just thinking somebody else is superior or inferior or whatever like that.
That is beautiful. That's beautiful. I like that. All right, I got one more for you. Then I'm gonna let the audience because they have a lot to say. I hope they'll be quiet when I turn to them. This is the last one I got for you. So, how do you comment on the current social or political issues in your painting? Like, what would you do? It's like all the Donald Trump stuff. What do you comment on that? What's your rebuttal?
On the Donald Trump stuff?
No. Like if I said, how does your comment or current social or political issues? So comment on based upon your pictures. Or you want to skip the question?
I gotta hear it in a different context so I can really understand.
Okay, so how did your paintings relate to the current political and social issues? Sorry about that. Sorry.
No, yeah, that's it.
I was trying to be down.
So, my paintings basically, especially the Blackness of America collection, kind of represent what's actually going on now. So, for the most part, people automatically judge us because of the color of our skin. So, I do have a painting called Guilty When Innocent. It's a little black baby boy. It's a flag behind it. It got bullet holes in the flag, and it got all the newspaper clippings from slavery up until now that basically talks about the reality of being black in America, how we're viewed, whether it's by government, like we constantly had to fight, whether it was segregation, Jim Crow laws, like everything, that even the justice system was not technically for our justice. So my paintings kind of expose the reality, no matter how rough it is, that's our reality. Like I did a painting called America's Enforcer with a white cop with the Ku Klux Klan mask on and the Nazi sign on it. That's reality. Like we get stuff planted on us, or I'm gonna pick on you because you're black. Like everything is based around our reality. It just may be more extreme because it's on canvas than what you see on the news is in stages of like, okay, I'm gonna stop you, I'm gonna do this, but no, this is what you really are, or you're really racist and shit, or we really got a bullseye on our head, or and everything is always covered up by the good old USA, good old mega country. So, yes.
All right. With that all being said, we back on Painting with a Twist. Put the camera on me. We back on Painting with a Twist. This time we're gonna do a Q&A with my listeners. What do you guys have to say? You have any questions?
I got a question.
State your name.
Marcus. my question is, what's a few of your favorite artists, I guess, that you're inspired by?
So for those who didn't hear, he said, "Who are your fewest artists that you're inspired by?" Right?
Is this like current? Can it be like current artists? Or?
Any
So it's this artist guy. It's artist. His name is Cheo. He was like one of my first artists that I followed on social media like that, and he does these things with like a lot of abstract stuff, and this, he does like a lot of lips and things like that. And I'm inspired by him because it's kind of like he doesn't do the norm, and he doesn't try to do what everybody else does or try to paint stuff that sells. He kind of does what he sees, and it's not. It's like own imagination. He's not affected by everybody else's flow, because sometimes it's easy to bite off of the styles of other people without having your own individual, rhythm. But he inspires me. It's another painter. His name is Ben Taki. And
I guess you know him.
But he's dope. He definitely. Yeah, his artwork is crazy, and he's been really helpful to me as well, as far as teaching me like different techniques, different styles of painting, and his work is crazy. Like he's been painting for a long time, and like he can paint like whatever he says. His work is real dope.
You ever heard of Ernie Barnes?
I did.
Ernie Barnes, yeah.
You like him?
I like Ernie Barnes.
You got any other questions?
When you were speaking
Station,
on...
and you gotta get your...
Kristen, when you were speaking on people that are against their own, but also with like race wars, like I do Uber a lot, and I see a lot of people that have those biases. But I feel the same way. Like we all have the same blood, same 5 fingers, same 5 toes, all that stuff. And I feel like if the world would just learn how to love each other instead of hate each other, the world would be a better place. Is that
I agree.
Where you coming from on that? Because
Yeah.
I definitely agree on that.
I think a lot of it is what you learn where you're taught at home as far as like self-love.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of times we weren't taught to, not necessarily home, but in general to, or even on TV, it kind of forces you to think certain things are beautiful, or whether you like light skin, or she cute because she light skin, or dark skin, or you ugly. I don't think dark skin people, or your hair, like natural hair, and the weave thing, and all that other stuff. And sometimes even from slavery with the house nigga and the porch nigga, house nigga and the field nigga, like we were trained to hate our kind in many instances based on our skin color.
Exactly.
So it kind of just shifted. It's the same devil, it's the same demon, just a different body. So I feel like there's a lot of negative things out there that, based on our areas, like based on where where you grow up at, it's like, I feel like at home you're taught to love yourself, and you're taught respect, and respect goes in for yourself, your parents, and people all around you. Respect is not taught, so then it goes into judgment, and then when judgment comes, there comes the hate part. So I guess the more people you learn about yourself, and the more you really grow into loving yourself, the more open you will be to other people.
I believe like the best period of Black community was July 17th, 1937. Black Wall Street. Ever heard of Black Wall Street?
Yeah.
Yes, like we was together.
Yeah,
we helped each other. We had our own businesses, our own houses, everything. But somewhere down the line, we just don't give a fuck about each other anymore.
I think it's a fear, and this is with the Blackness in America show. I'm glad you brought that up, because I know that
I do my homework.
So I know that we have the technology. First of all, we got the resources, the technology, and the money too. Not saying that like you should only support your business, but I mean your color, your race, or your culture, whatever. But I believe that should be like the go-to thing.
Yes.
And everybody wants to keep up with the Joneses, like the Gucci thing, like Prada thing, like all these